everybody, welcome to Review Time with iSlip. I am iSlip, and today I'm going to be taking a look at Transformers Titan Returns Blaster. Leader class, of course. Now, this may be the updated Transformers Blaster figure everyone's been waiting for. I don't know. I mean, I think so. I mean, as far as official, because Keith's Fantasy Club did a fantastic job with their masterpiece-ish inspired blaster. But that said, I like him. He looks like, and his speakers are a better size. I remember the old ones, and the old ones had these little speakers, and I kept thinking, wow, that's not going to get a lot of good sound. And then I had a little red radio with little speakers like it, and I was right. It didn't really give good sound. It was okay. But yeah, here we go. Here he is, and I've got the gun stored on here, kind of angled as if it was a what do you call it? An antenna. From the front, it kind of looks like that. From the back, it doesn't look. It looks like there's a gun on the back, but there is storage in this mode for the gun. You actually just plug it in there and turn it sideways, and then you don't see it. Now I know everybody else starts their blasters off in robot mode, but I honestly had him in this mode with Fort Max to start with, so I'm going to start with that. It's a pretty nice looking radio. And yeah, I mean, from the side it's kind of not very radio-ish. Oh, I don't have this plugged in properly. Okay. And from the back, not quite as radio-ish as I would like, but normally you don't have it from the back. And from the bottom, he's got extra speakers, but he's got an earphone jack right here, which you can actually see it's picked out as earphone. If I can get it to focus. There we go. See, there's an earphone thing. There's even right here, it's a USB. You can tell, look, it's even marked as USB. I guess this is where here we go. You can see the little points in there. That's where the plug would go in, and I guess this would be the battery compartment around here. Usually that would be it. Although, and then there's some other little icons. That looks like volume and battery, maybe, I don't know. And then there's the power button right back there, which is weird because I don't remember radios having power buttons in the back. But hey, it's hey. And then it looks like there's a piece here that pops out. I never noticed that before. I don't know if it does, but it looks like it's made to pop out. In any case, let us get on with our review. Let's go ahead, and tape deck does open, and in it you can slide in. If you've got those Titan Master tablets that used to be cassettes, you can stick them in there. There's actually an MP3 player, honestly. If you look, there's the button to turn it on. And his Headmaster Twincast, which is just a tiny blaster, to be honest with you. It's molded just as blaster, it's just not picked out. Again, I may have to take some paints and take care of that myself. But if you look, here we have a tiny blaster. And unfortunately, I wish I could get it to zoom in close. Oh, there we go. Tiny blaster. You can see that the molding on the chest here, on the chest there, matches the molding here. And actually, he's even got speakers. So it's a teeny weeny blaster. If he actually was Twincast, he'd be blue, but he's not. Although that gives me an idea for a custom for this guy. Although I'm pretty sure Japan will go ahead and put him out. But yeah, there's your little Titan Master. There's your little, I guess it's supposed to turn into a gun or something. But yeah, and it's got a post. It's got 2 post holes, so you can plug a gun into it if you want to. But we're just gonna push that to the side. We will go into from here, and he's got a square peg in his groin, and I don't know what that's for. Nope. There's a square peg in his like, he's got a belly button. I don't know what that's for, honestly, because nothing really pegs into it. But let's go into his city formation part. So what we're going to do first is we're going to take these two bits. We're going to take blaster and just sit them in there like so. We'll put that to the side for now. Take these bits here and fold them down like so. We'll take his arms and we'll take them and rotate them so that we can put these parts of the arms up and then angle them. And they're supposed to only be angled, even though there's like a little, I don't know, they're supposed to be angled. You can, if you want to, stick a Titan Master on the top over here, I guess. Can you? I'm talking out my butt now, aren't I? Oh, it looks like you're supposed to be able to peg them in, but they don't peg. So, never mind that. So anyway, so you take this arm, you do the same thing as the other, rotate it 180 degrees, that part up, take it back a little, pull this piece out, and now you've got two guns. I'm gonna take these pieces here, they flip out that way. Yeah. Then you flip this piece up, and it becomes like a little computer array thing. I think that's pretty cool. And then you do the same thing for this side. And I know that Toy Hacks has made has made some repro labels for this figure, and I may get them. I don't like all of them, but I may get them. Also, you have to whoops. Fold these bits out. You can then put this back. Do that over on this side. Fold that bit out. Then get them all situated. Put you back up. And then the last piece of the puzzle, well, one of the last pieces, you take this piece here, and there are some sort of, there's like notches cut out right here that go into two little grooves up here. Put them in here, and then you take a gun. Oh, I forgot, you gotta open this piece up here, bring it down, flip that up so you can flip this clear radar or whatever array up. And I guess you can flip this back down because it really serves no purpose. And then you can put this gun right here if you want to. Am I right? I am right. You can put the gun right there. And turn it sideways and put a Titan Master right behind it, because I saw the notches there and I've done this one before. You can there's notches everywhere. You can put the Titan Master over here. You can put a gun over there. You can take guns from another Titan Master and throw them on there. Like, let's take, we just did Sentinel Prime. Let's take Sentinel Prime's guns and you can put them on the blaster. And there you've got yourself a little base mode embankment thing. And it's okay. It is okay. I mean, it could be a lot worse. I've seen worse base modes for Transformers, and while I'm doing that, you have to imagine in your head that I'm going base modes. And really, I cannot get, there's all these pegs everywhere, and it's like they're molded too big for, there we go. I was gonna say they're molded too big for the Titan Master. Maybe it's just my Cerebros or Emissary's feet. I should say that's the Cerebros. It's not Cerebros. Cerebros is the big robot. But yeah, and there you have your city mode, and it's made to attach to Fort Max. The only problem is that it don't attach to my Fort Max. Like the piece that goes in it is, maybe the ones that I have, maybe the pieces on the arms are backwards. Let's see. Can I bring you out? Oh, yes. I think that's the problem. Don't mind me. I'm getting my Fort Max ready because I haven't been able to attach them to Fort Max for two reasons. One, I don't have space, and two, the ramps weren't compatible. Like, I'll show you. Like, whoa, like you see this bit here for whatever reason on my Fort Max, the ramps are made so instead of they're put on there reverse so that instead of plugging into these empty spots, they try to clash over here. This guy is huge, and I love him. I don't turn him into this mode often, but I love him. I will though have him in one of the fan modes that I've seen on the interwebs. So you take this, you bring it down, you bring this up, and let's get that gun out, and you marry them together so that they form, come on, so that they form one ramp. And now I can't seriously. I will do this. Okay, I came out here, I'm getting all sweaty, it's hot, there's bugs trying to eat me alive. I will do this, damn it! And I've had these figures for over a month, I know. I'm late with getting the reviews out. I was on vacation and feeling lazy. But, let's see. Here we go. Now I'll put you back in here. Come on. There we go. So let's move you back. And there he is, a part of Fort Max. And that's okay. I mean, it actually makes this base mode seem a bit legit. There is a really steep ramp road there. I mean, I don't think anything's getting up that road. But hey, it's there. It is there. I think I've got everything flipped out that I'm supposed to, right? Let's make sure I've got everything flipped out. Yes, I do. So, and then if you have any more blasters or base modes, you can probably hook them together there. But yes, there he is alongside this city known as Fort Max, which looks less and less ridiculous, you know, especially now that you can add stuff to it. Adding stuff helps out a lot. But yeah, so let us detach him, which, thinking about it now, is making me a little sad because I went through so much problem to get him attached, and transform him. Okay, now you don't want to come apart. Really? Oh, I feel like I'm gonna break this. Come on out. It seriously does not want to come. Okay, so come on. I'm trying to get you off without breaking and just kind of being stupid. Thank you. Alrighty, and we'll move Fort Max off to the side again until the next time that we need him, which will probably be in a few minutes for me and probably be a day or two for you. So there. So now, bring the camera down a bit. Go ahead and take Spike Cerebros off and stick them on something else. Take the guns off. Put them back over here. And now we are ready to transform him into his bot mode. So I'm going to take this guy out. I'm going to take this off. And take this gun off. Flip up the first little plastic piece here so you can put the second piece down. Like so. And put this back in here. Close that up. And then we are going to take this piece here and we're going to accordion it out. Clip it back together again. We're going to take this piece here and we're just going to turn it like so. Flip this piece in. Actually, let's flip it back out again. Flip that out. Close that. Flip this in here. And then we're going to close this over on itself. And that is one leg done. Straighten it out. And come over here. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to, again, accordion this out. Accordion this out. Put that like that. Flip this in like so. We're going to take this piece here. We're going to bend it so that it sticks out like so. we are going to flip this piece out to become the toes. Flip that back in. I mean, I guess you can leave it out to act as fake heels, but it won't hold it up. So then you close this up. Make sure this piece here goes into that little hole there. Close that. Close that like so. And now leg number 2 is finished. Then we'll raise up the camera, which normally I don't have to do. I don't know what's going on. My settings are like, I feel like we are super zoomed in and the robot is fairly away from me. And I gotta get this to tighten up. Why aren't you tightening? There we go. All right. And then what we're gonna do is we're going to rotate. We're gonna flip these back up first off. Rotate these around. Rotate these around. Bring this piece, the handle, back like so. And then flip the little hands out. And then let's go ahead and do this. We will take him, and there's his robot mode face. We're just going to fold him over and turn his head so it's facing this way, because that way it'll fit into the groove better. So we can go ahead and stick him on here like so. And you're almost finished. And you're gonna come back here and we'll raise this back up again because I forgot about this piece. Bring this down. Bring this out. Like so. Close that back up. Close this back up. And then just bring this, whoops, over. And there you go. There you have Blaster in his bot mode. And why am I having such a hard time getting you to stand? Because the legs. Okay, there we go. And there we go. Blaster is in his bot mode. And he looks good. He does look good. I mean, he looks a little chunkier-ish than I think he should be, especially when you look at the back and you see that badonkadonk. Look at that. That thing's huge. But he is still really great looking. Definitely better than the one we got for the Fall of Cybertron line. Which, and voila! He is who he says he is. Now, if you want to, you can take a Titan Master and put it on his shoulder as a, I don't know, little, whoops, conscience. Let your conscience be your guide. You could do that. He's got a hole up here where you can peg something, a hole. He's got a peg, sorry, and I'm really close to the thing. He's got a peg up on his shoulder, and I'm guessing that was molded there for Soundwave. The Soundwave has his little gun that plugs up there. I'm not really sure what that's doing there, because it doesn't, like, the gun doesn't have any holes to peg up there. Maybe this piece does. I mean, it's got holes. I guess you can, if you want to, peg it on his shoulder as some sort of shoulder cannon thing. It doesn't even fit very well. But, you know, hey, options. And like all Titan Masters or Headmasters, you can unplug the head and put a different robot's head on. So we got Cerebros here. So we'll go ahead and put, not Cerebros, Emissary Spike, whatever. Just slide him in there. So he fits on there, and let's see what it looks like with. So, I mean, he sits a bit low, so it doesn't really work that well. Like, you can kind of see his secondary visor there. But yeah, you can do that. You can totally do that if you want to. We'll take him back off. And again, he is Legends, not Legends, he is Leader scale. So I wish I would, you know, now I wish I would have brought my Soundwave with me. But I did not, so just bring out my Leader Megatron from the Generations line. and then focus the camera up, and you can see that they are roughly the same scale. Megatron is slightly, looks like he's slightly taller. I don't know, but yeah. So that is my review of the Titan Returns blaster figure. And if you've been looking for a fairly cheap way to get a G1 inspired blaster, this is your guy. Cheap-ish, I guess. Well, it was like $40 something, so I guess that's not that cheap now that I think about it. But considering that the next one over would be the Keith's Fantasy Club version, which is what, $100 and something. I think you're doing okay getting this one, and it looks good. It plays well, and you know, it is what it is, and it has articulation. I didn't go over it because I forgot, but you can rotate the head. Arms obviously go all the way around, out like this, blah, blah, blah. This goes forward. If you move his hip skirts, you can kick all the way forward like that. The toes bend, the knees bend like this, like so. That looks like he's skipping now. Can I get him to stand like this? Can I get you to balance? I want to balance you skipping. Come on. I really want to balance you skipping for some reason. Almost. Right. There we go. He's skipping. He's so happy. But, yeah. I mean, I'm really glad I got this figure. I didn't think I was going to be, but I am glad I got this figure. He is pretty cool. So, that said, I am Islip, and I'm going to continue collecting the rest of the line. Even the tablet cassette tape thingies, I'm going to collect them too, because they go well with the figures. And, you know, that Stripes, when he transforms, he looks like a bed out of a 60s or 70s porno movie. I got to get that. But I'm Islip. Thanks for watching. Ciao.